Alright, what's up guys? Andrew here once again. So this is another video about dropshipping on Facebook Marketplace in the UK. So this video I'm answering a question that people ask me every now and again, which is, should you use, when dropshipping on Facebook Marketplace, when starting off, should you use your already existing public personal Facebook profile, or should you open a new account, a new Facebook account, and use that one to sell? So basically to separate your dropshipping stuff from your personal profile. And so when people ask me that, I always say to them, stick with your profile, stick with your public, your personal profile, stick with that one for two reasons. I'll get to those two reasons in a second, but I just want to cover the reason it seems that people ask this question about whether they should use their personal or start a new account. So the main concern people seem to have is about privacy, their buyers knowing their stuff, knowing their details. So I say, as you might have noticed, me personally, I'm generally a bit more, public than most people anyway, because I do my YouTube stuff, I do my Facebook stuff, talk about my life. I'm living here in Mexico, I talk about that stuff and blah, blah, blah. So I'm a bit more relaxed with that stuff compared to most people anyway, we could say. I wasn't in the past. A few years ago, I was more like hesitant, just to reveal certain things about myself. Now I'm more comfortable, obviously, and when dropshipping on Facebook Marketplace, I thought the same thing. It's just like, what's the worst that can happen? Like, not much. People can't really see anything on Facebook, and with Facebook you have these settings. You can control what people can see and what people can't. There's different kinds of privacy settings, whereas only your friends can see your stuff. People who aren't your friend, your Facebook friend, they can't see your stuff. So you can change these settings. So with this privacy thing, just, me personally, I think don't worry about it, just don't worry about it. One thing you can do, just to kind of see what people can see and not see, is you can go onto Facebook Marketplace as if you were a buyer and find people's listings and, click on their listing, go to message them, and maybe message them or not, but you can click on basically their picture of the person, of the seller, check out their profile and just see what they can see and what they can't see, and you'll see that, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. So I said, don't worry about that stuff. Don't worry about the privacy. It's not a big deal in my opinion. And so, right, two reasons why I say you should stick to dropshipping on your personal profile compared to making a brand new profile for this. So the first reason is because when you open a brand new Facebook account, you have limited access to Marketplace. So I'll tell you about an experiment I did a few months ago. So I wanted to test different things, test listing the same items in different locations. You can't do that on one account. If you list, basically you can't list multiple items of the same item. Facebook just says you can't. You need to make a change to this listing, basically. So I was doing some tests. I was testing that and some other things. But anyway, so I opened 6 brand new accounts in kind of random names, random pictures. 6 brand new Facebook accounts, and half of them didn't even have Marketplace in the first place. It just wasn't there. So on your computer at least, there's a few tabs at the top of Facebook, and one of them is this kind of little house shop symbol. That's Marketplace. And so half of these accounts, 3 of the 6 accounts, that wasn't even there. It just didn't exist. So the other 3 that did have Marketplace, they had a limit. They had a listing limit. I could only list 1 item at a time because it's a brand new account. It needs to be established. Facebook doesn't want you to cause problems on Facebook Marketplace. So so that's basically the main reason. If you open the new accounts, you probably won't really be able to do much or anything, So that's a big reason to just use your personal profile, assuming you've had it for a few years. Most people have had their account for a few years. It's already been established. It's got a history with Facebook. Facebook knows that you're a real person, that you're doing real stuff, pictures, posts, friends, joining groups, comments, all that kind of thing. And maybe you've already had some experience using Facebook Marketplace on your account, in which case it's got a history. Facebook sees you as a real person, no threat. So you'll probably have no limit to the amount of listings you can list at one time, like most of us. So that's reason number 1. Reason number 2 is the trust factor. So when somebody, a potential buyer is looking at your items, looking at your listings, they might check you out a little bit, just, especially when you say that you need to take the money first, they need to pay you via PayPal. They might be a little bit, obviously they're going to feel slightly less comfortable, which is fine, it's normal. It doesn't mean they're not going to buy it, but you want to do everything you can just to make them feel more comfortable, make it seem like you are the most genuine, you want to come across as genuine, professional, a real person who's just, you know, does this professionally ideally. So if your Facebook account has nothing on it, it's just one picture and it was opened like 2 weeks ago or whatever, nothing on it, no post, no friends, it's gonna look kind of like, it's potentially gonna look dodgy, you know. People are gonna trust you more, trust your account more if it's got history basically, looks like a real person. Alright, so that covers that. That's 2 reasons why I recommend using your personal profile to do your dropshipping instead of making a new one. Alright, so I'll leave this video here. Please give the video a little like to support the channel, I'd really appreciate that. And make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on any videos. If you haven't checked out my free training yet, that's in the description below, just click that link. You're going to learn the foundation of dropshipping, you're going to learn how to list well, so that buyers want to click on your items and message you to buy them. And you're going to learn how to make sales in Facebook Messenger. So click that link. Free training, really good, it's helped a lot of people. And if you're serious about making a proper income dropshipping on Facebook Marketplace, then you want to check out my course. The link to that again is in the description. You'll learn how to make £100 a day. I'll show you all my best suppliers, how to easily find the hottest items on the internet, list them up onto your Facebook Marketplace account, optimize them so that people click on them, so that they entice people, you know, with a great description, everything like that. And I show you how to turn these messages when people are interested into sales. I give you my message script. I give you all my sales training, how to just basically make sales on Facebook Messenger. It's very in-depth, it's over an hour long, just that particular part on how to make sales. So I'll see you there. And also, if you want to contact me, the best way to do that is to, again, click the link below to join the free Facebook group, free Facebook dropshipping Facebook group, and I'll be there. It's basically, you know, even if you don't want to contact me, join the group anyway. It's where you can basically find out the best information, ask all your questions, and yeah, see you there.